Hello and welcome to chapter 26, where we're focusing on turning our values into action. So how do we take the qualities that are important to us and use those to help guide our behavior? In this chapter, we're also focusing on understanding the difference between what is a value versus what is a goal, because sometimes those can be a little bit confusing, and they're both providing some direction for change. For example, a value isn't something that you can just check off and be done, whereas a goal is something that you are able to do. I have strong values around being a flexible and understanding parent, and it's not like I could do that one time and suddenly be finished. Whereas I might have a goal of that particular week, being able to put my own agenda aside so that I can really focus on understanding my child's perspective. Understanding both of those are really important because not only do they provide us some direction for change, but when we're able to identify a goal that's informed by the things that are important to us, they often allow us to tolerate the discomfort that comes up with moving towards that kind of direction. And just as an aside, sometimes I think the word goal can feel a little bit intimidating. Like we need to do this goal or else we failed, or it needs to be really big. And if you fall into that trap, as I do sometimes, then I'd encourage you to make a little bit of a shift with some of that language. What about the word task? Sometimes the word task can make things feel a little bit more manageable. And every task is another step that helps us move towards the things that are important to us. So this week, I would like you to reference back to some of the values that you've identified in previous chapters. And beside those values, can you choose 1 to 2 goals or tasks that might help you move towards being that kind of parent? For example, if I value being a really present parent, then maybe I'm going to be more intentional around putting down my phone, turning off the TV, slowing the pace, or making more eye contact. If my goal is to be, or if my value is to be a more patient parent, then perhaps I'm going to try to be more intentionally patient with my child, with others, or even myself. So this week, I'd like you to focus on turning your values into action. Is there a particular task or goal that you might be able to identify that aligns with your values, that you might be able to be intentional around working on this week? And are you willing to notice and maybe allow some of the discomfort that might show up as you move towards? As always, I thank you for tuning in, and I wish you the best in practicing moving those values into action. Take care.